Oh, good morning. Whoa, 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 what do we got here? Woo! Whoa. Whoa, winter wonderland. Isn't it pretty? Guess we know what happened last night. Yeah. Hey, looks like we got about, oh, what does it look like? About I'm gonna say 5 inches, 6 inches, pretty. Well, I guess we know what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be clearing snow. Can't even see. Way up there. Way up there is where the road is. And my first objective is to make a trail over to the woodshed. From the woodshed all the way over to the barn. And from the barn, I'm going to clear the driveway all the way up to the road. It's about 1,000 feet total from the front door here. From the front door here to the top of the driveway. And then once I got the driveway open enough so I can get my car in and out, then I'll come and I'll do the rest of everything. But at that point, I can get out of here in case of emergency. But the first thing is just to get a path to there. And once you got that first swath in, then then you can whittle it away if the snow's too deep to take a whole mouthful. Anyway, I guess I get myself prepared to do a little work. It is pretty, ain't it? I love this shit. Early in the morning before the wind comes up, I got to get on this fast. It's pretty too. Part of what I love about living out here. Anyway, push broom. Yes, sir. How easy can that be? Ice chest. What do you got an ice chest there for? Well, that's for when the power goes out and my refrigerator stops working. I can take the stuff that's in the freezer and put it in the ice chest out here and it'll stay good until the power comes back on. Hey, hey. Okay. actually have a source for premium gasoline with no alcohol in it, which is what I have running in here. Okay. We love you. Please start. It's been pretty good for me. Let's see. First pull. Well, so when I got to the barn, my batteries were dead. I put a brand new set of batteries in, and by the time I had plowed up to about the top of the driveway, the brand new batteries were dead. What happens when you try to film in cold weather. It wasn't really all that cold either. So, basically, we're done. I got some more to do. I'll come and clean up this area a little bit. This stuff, it's not that cold out. And this snow is like mashed potatoes. You squeeze it and it sticks together. This snow blowers do not like this type of snow. They just spit it out. But it's done. And I'm going to sort of walk around and show. So I did the driveway. I'm out. I can get my truck out. Next thing I do is I do the driveway up to the house. That way I can drive up to the house and not have to drag my groceries up to the house or load them all into a sled and drag sled up to the house. And then after I got that done, my thing is my loop around, which is I put this loop in the driveway around the woodshed. Goes around and comes. Is that way when I come up in four-wheel drive, I can do a great big loop around and come with the truck facing downhill. So I've got a nice straight run out of here if I need to, if it's all icy and stuff. And I got the car right here by the door, and I can empty my groceries out and everything else. Yay. Then the next thing I do is I put a trail around the house. And the reason I do that is because if you live where you get a lot of snow, one of the things that can happen, especially with heavy wet snow like this, is you can get snow build up on your road. Well, not your road, your roof. Alright, see, it goes all the way around the house. But I want to show you up here. Look at the roof. Covered with snow. This is what I want to tell you. If you ever have a house and you ever replace a roof, or you build a house and you put it on, if you're anywhere where there's snow, put a metal roof on your house. I'm going to repeat that. I love metal roofs. I don't care if it's a cheap metal roof, just put a metal roof. This is asphalt shingles. And they're in the sun, and these are at the point where they're all dry and brittle and coming apart, and I've got to replace it. Well, metal roof will go out too. But the thing is, if you got a metal roof, you have a chimney fire, sparks come out, it's not going to set your roof on fire. If there's a forest fire and there's sparks in the air, it's not going to set your roof on fire. But the main reason, what happens is, you can see up there, maybe by the chimney, you can see it's starting to melt already. All that liquid will come down. And it will, when it gets to the eaves hang out and they stay cold, and it'll turn instantly to ice. And after a while, it builds up an ice jam. And all the water melting off the roof coming down will get trapped by that, and it will eventually flow under the shingles and come inside your house and run down your walls and everything else and cause all kinds of damage. And to prevent that, you have to come out and, well, if you already got the ice jams, you have to drag a ladder out. And that's why I got this trail. Try dragging a ladder out when you're up knee deep in snow. And you can climb up there with a sledgehammer and hope you don't kill yourself and bust the ice jam off. Next thing, or further than that, if it's bad, it's going to get real warm. Probably by this afternoon, there won't be any snow on the roof at all. But if it wasn't, there's a thing called a roof rake. and it's basically a sort of a pole snow shovel on a long handle that you can pull as much of the snow off the roof you can, so you won't have to worry about that. And you know what they say, a stitch in time saves 9. If you come out here with the effort, once again, why you want a trail to come out here and do this, is if you get the snow off, then you're not going to get ice jams. Okay. Yeah. And out. And that. So, next step. Plow the trail around the house. But I'm talking about a metal roof. I'm saying, put a metal roof on. Put a metal roof on. Well, it's nice about Sparks Hill. Actually, I believe you'll get better home insurance if you got a metal roof on it because of the fire hazard and stuff. But the number one reason why you want to put a metal roof on is because, I don't know if I can do this with the glare of the sun, the snow will just slide right off the roof. Boom. It just takes care of everything for you. Always put a metal roof on. As you can see, I got a metal roof on this side but on the other. That's because I didn't have enough money to do the whole roof, and this was the side that was really bad. Now the other side is bad, so I'm going to have to make that a priority because a roof is so important. Anyway, metal roofs. Yeah. So, after I do that, the next thing I do is I put my next trail in. This is a big loop. Trail goes up by the sawmill. I don't know if you can see it in the background there. There's an old white van. Well, that's my bear-proof garbage shelter, whatever you want to call it. When I get garbage and recycled stuff, I take it up there and stuff the bags in there until springtime and make a dump run. And the bears can't get into it. Yeah, there are bears around here. There are. That's a whole nother story. Then the trail loops around over to the cabin. And then the trail loops down around. I don't know if you can see it. But it comes around down, heads over to the shop. And then from the shop, it comes back over here so I can get to everything. And that's basically what it does. And it usually takes me between an hour and 2 hours to do the whole driveway and the trails and all. Depends on how deep it is, how windy it is. The sun's come out now, and I guess you can see the beautiful winter wonderland is going to be gone here real soon. You see how it just all of a sudden just like falling off the trees? It'll be gone pretty soon, but when you get up in the morning and you come out, it's absolutely quiet at twilight, and it is just so pretty. It really is. But it's starting to turn into a mess, and it's going to be warm today. Well, this is what I'd call t-shirt weather with the bright sun out here. It's about freezing, about 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 0 C, which is really nice weather to be out in a t-shirt working on firewood. But, you know, most people probably couldn't relate to that. Anyway, so, life here in the North Country, Homestead'n. Guess that's it for now. So, as always,